Right there we have Kurgan, Honey Badger, Lobo, Toki, Winter, Ulu, K-Bar, and Kratos. They're all out here doing a pack feeding, eating some deer we had donated to us. We often get deer donated to my dogs from various hunters and friends who do that in the area. It allows my dogs to eat and utilize the parts of the game that would normally get thrown away, so all of the animal is used and not wasted. I just pulled this stuff out of the freezer. Some of it's left over from the feeding yesterday, and like I said, when they're done, I usually will refreeze it and bring it out the next day. You can see that was that huge rib cage. The ribs are almost all eaten off of that now. Up, Kratos. Kratos coming over to tell me thank you. Good boy. That's the other rib cage there from yesterday. You can see that's halfway eaten down as well. He's got some loose tufts of hair. He's blowing his coat. It's a badge. Badge is acting like your mom Ulu, trying to roll all over me when I'm filming. Yeah, sweetie. Good girl. See, we got a lot of wasps flying around. You'll notice some stuff on Kurgan's ears. That's some fly stuff I spray on them so they don't get bothered by flies. Not much you can do about the wasps this time of year in Minnesota. They love the meat as much as the dogs. Pup, ain't he? 6 months now, he and Winter just turned. What's up, girl? Coming over to eat with me, sweetie? Buddy? Boy. Winter's over here eating some pumpkin and some bone. A harvest pumpkin that they're eating. See, fall's already coming. It's dropping leaves all over my yard already. Badge snapping at bees or wasps. She gets stung all the time. She doesn't care. There's nothing I can do about it. sweetie. What's up, buddy? Thank you. See some of the fly stuff in Lobo's hair on his head there. That's why it looks wet. I'll show you what I use because I know people ask. This is what I use on them. You can get it off of Amazon or most feed stores. It works really good. Great for horses, dogs. Kurgan said, I think I like what's on that rib cage there. I'm going to take that over here. Meanwhile, Kratos takes what Kurgan has. That's Kurgan telling his boy that he wants that. Signaling to Badge there by raising his lip that that's his. Honey Badger don't care though. See, she's chewing on it anyways. Figure since we had more of the deer that I'd shoot another video of them of their feeding with it, since people seem to enjoy these a lot. I feed what's called the BARF diet, BARF being an acronym for biologically appropriate raw foods. It's a raw feeding protocol that was developed by veterinarian Ian Billinghurst to address some of the modern skeletal diseases and other problems plaguing dogs because of a nutritionally deficient, overly processed diet. I've been feeding this way for over 20 years and have had nothing but success with it, which is why I make these videos and share it with you. You just get stung again, Badge, you just don't learn. I've got over 30 years experience working with dogs, but don't take my word for this stuff that you see on the channel. I always recommend you do your research. I don't pass myself off as any kind of authority on canine nutrition, training, or anything else on this channel. I just have a lot of experience working with dogs, and I'm sharing that with you and explaining why I do it this way, and it's up to you to decide if there's any merit to it or not. As I often say, too many people on the internet try to portray themselves as authority and figures on topics they have no business doing so. I'm not one of those people. While I do have a lot of experience with dogs, I always recommend you do your research. That's Toki and Winter having a little squabble over the food, and he just gave her a kiss back. Badge is telling Winter to cut it out. That's why she mounted her there. Again, the older dogs are teaching the younger dogs what's appropriate behavior in this type of setting. why we do this. Again, this is all canine communication. This is how dogs talk and communicate. It's Toki telling Lobo that's his piece. People often misinterpret these interactions between dogs as being a fight, or one dog being a jerk or being aggressive. That's not the case. This is, again, how they communicate. Thank you, Mr. Kratos, for the kiss. Have Kratos here now doing like his dad, trying to get petted. Kurgan giving Badge a little growl there because she's chewing on his piece, but he's still allowing her to do it. Again, I always enjoy watching the interaction between the dogs. Thanks. No, I don't want any deer kisses. That plastic bottle you see underneath the orange thing there isn't trash. That's their favorite toy. Again, I always enjoy watching the pack interplay. Again, we've got a yard with 5 unneutered males and 3 intact females. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Hey, knock it off. Now again, this is mock fighting. This isn't real fighting. They're just the dogs posturing. Again, you see there's no cuts on Badge. There's no cuts on Kratos. It's just a 12-month-old brother and sister squabbling over food. Just like you saw with Toki and Winter. Sibling rivalry. But you saw how I handled that. I didn't go in immediately and separate them again because I can tell the difference between a mock fight and a real fight. I let them work some of that stuff out. Toki's saying that's his. He's starting to try to establish himself. And again, because he's the younger pup, Kurgan let him do it where he wouldn't let Kratos or Honey Badger do that. But as Toki gets older, you'll start to see some of that change, and some of the older dogs starting to put him in check. You can see though, he's got a very alpha personality. There's a good chance in the future that he could end up being an alpha. Now I show you all this stuff to show you what pack interaction is really like. Oh boy, you done squabbling with your sister? There you get to see how I handle those situations. Just like in the past where I've shown with my bulldogs, Wrecker and Magi, may she rest in peace, when they would have those squabbles at around the same age in my videos. You're seeing the same thing with both my brothers and sisters here. Both Winter and Toki had a little squabble, and so did Badge and her brother Kratos. Again, it's all posturing and mock fighting. And it's again used to help establish and develop a pecking order. And it's by putting these dogs in these stressful situations here in these group feedings with this high value food around that they interact much better when we come across aggressive or poorly socialized dogs on our walks. Again, that's not wishful thinking on my part. I literally have hundreds of videos on my channel showing that and the benefits of this. And you can see there's nothing wrong with Kratos or Badge. It's just a lot of bitching. A lot of bitching and posturing. And everyone's back to being relaxed and peaceful. Again, those are wasps. It's just this time of year in Minnesota we get a lot of them. August and September. They're probably so active this time of year because they're getting ready for hibernating through the winter, I would speculate. Again, I'm just speculating though. And that plastic jug you see underneath there is one of Lobo's favorite toys. They have all these toys around the yard, but my dogs would rather play with empty plastic jugs, go figure. Give you a shot of these two from above. You can see Kratos here at 12 months is getting close to being Kurgan's size. He may well be as big or bigger than Kurgan when he's done. He's still got 2 years of developing to do, we'll see. Structurally, I like him better than Kurgan. Kurgan's structured more like a wolf dog. Where I think Kratos has the best of both. I always like to touch and handle my dogs when they're eating. It teaches them not to be food aggressive. get your obligatory belly rub there, Ulu. If you're telling Kratos you're not stealing my piece while I'm getting my belly rubbed. See, Toki's starting to get pretty big for his britches there. Curious to see if one of the older males puts him in his place in the next couple months, or if it holds out. We'll see. We'll give Ulu a little growl when she went in there to try to steal his food. And here, those 6-month-old teeth have no problem chewing through those ribs. What's up, Badger Dadger? You guys want me to spray some, put some water in the bowl? Just a minute. Just a second, their water bowl's empty. I'm gonna fill it up. Water put in the bowl. Get out the way, you make a better door than window. Take a little tug over a bone here. This is all posturing. Who wins the tug-of-war? I guess that answers it. Kratos going into his little den area there. They have a little den back here, don't you, buddy? Toki and Kurgan eating on this piece. K-bar goes for the shoulder blade there. Hi. Well, you're the Lord of Wasps, Kurgan. None of my dogs are affected or allergic to wasp stings. We would have found that out long ago if that was the case. For the most part, there's no issues with them except Bad. She likes to constantly eat and bite and step on them. She gets stung daily. She doesn't seem to care though. Like her namesake, the honey badger. And you can't blame them. They just want some meat too. I've tried those yellow jacket traps, and I've tried spraying stuff around the yard. It doesn't. This time of year, it doesn't do anything as far as the wasps go. The beautiful Miss Ulu. You know, the funny thing is I really don't see any flies at all. Just wasps. The fly spray I use on these guys works really good. Keeps them from getting any fly strike on their ears. What's up, big man? You enjoying your piece? Well, there you go. There was another pack feeding. Again, we use these to develop and maintain a healthy pack hierarchy. It teaches the dogs good socialization skills that they can use when they come across aggressive or poorly socialized dogs on our hikes, which we often do. And again, I have hundreds of videos that show just how well my dogs react in those situations. And part of that is because we do this. You know, it puts my dogs in situations, you know, with a high value item that can be stressful when you have a lot of large unneutered males and intact females all together, and teaches them how to address and cope with those. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell down below. You'll get email notifications when my new videos come out. Check out our Teespring store. Lots of cool products. It's a good way to support the channel and get something cool in return. You can also donate to our PayPal, or there's a thanks feature at the bottom of the YouTube video that allows you to donate to the channel also. We're happy you're just watching the videos, and even happier if you share links to our videos on Facebook and other places to help us grow. But if you want to do more, that's a great way to do it also. Thanks again. Also, hello from the beautiful Tammy. Her vacation's over and she went back to work yesterday, which is why she hasn't been in these two feeding videos She says hi. See ya. Aside from Badge, Lobo, Toki, Ulu, Winter, Kurgan, K-Bar, and the Crate Man. See ya. Kurgan telling Crate Man that's his. Kratos says, come on, Dad, I'm just giving it a lick. See ya. Thanks for watching. Check out our merch store down below.